In this video, we will go over Yocale smart features and the onboarding. Yocale is enhancing its business management tools with powerful AI-powered smart features. These features are organized into 4 core pillars, each focused on improving operational efficiency, decision-making, and user experience for both our team and our customers. After signing in to your Yocale account, you'll be presented with Pillar 1, Internal Intelligence and Smart Onboarding. This pillar focuses on improving our internal operations and user experience through smart systems that assist our own team and the platform. Examples include guided onboarding flows, auto configuration, predictive form filling, and contextual tooltips. We'll begin with the onboarding by navigating to the business profile page. Over here, we're going to add a logo, as well as the business phone number and the business description in the About Business section. We'll then save our inputs and navigate to the Business Images tab. If we're happy with those images, we can continue to the Business Hours, which lets your clients know when you're open. And we're going to add a Saturday, Sunday, and then we're going to copy all of the same times to all the days. And now we're going to change the default settings. Next on the default settings, we're going to change the cancellation and reschedule policy to 12 hours. Next, the minimum notice time, which is the minimum notice time before an available time slot can be booked online. And the confirm an appointment settings, which is for your clients to confirm their attendance. We can also change the send email reminder and send text reminder. And over here is the email settings, which will send the email from the business, and all replies will also be sent to the business email. And we're going to move on to the social media. Over here, we're going to add our Instagram and then save the input. Let's move on to adding a new service. We're going to then click the top right Add New Service button. Then enter our service name, which is a required field. We're also going to decide to add a photo, which helps personalize the service a bit more. Next, we're going to add a category, which is not required, but highly suggested if you have a lot of services. Next, we're going to do the duration with the 2 hours and 0 minutes, and the transition time, which is basically cleanup time. It gets added at the end of the appointment. The price and the cost is for the business and the price is for the client. We can then move on to the locations, which selects which service gets assigned to which location, and the staff, so you can assign the services to the staff as well. Next, let's add the staff. We're going to click on the top right Add New Staff button and begin adding the staff. First the first name and the last name. We're also going to add a photo. We'll then need to enter the login email and the access level. You can view the access level permissions using the Compare Access Levels button to see what access they have. Next, we're going to assign the staff to a location, and we're going to assign some services to the staff member as well. And that would be the entire process to add a new staff. After adding a staff member, you can then edit their schedule. This would be the next pillar that we offer, Smart Engines. This pillar includes powerful AI engines that influence the core business logic of scheduling and pricing. This includes smart availability, which is auto match supply and demand, smart scheduling, which is suggesting optimal times for clients and staff, and smart pricing, dynamic pricing suggestions based on demand, time of day, and so on. We can then continue with the schedule creation by clicking and dragging to start a block. We can then indicate which days of the week we want the schedule to apply to. And we can change the end time of the schedule. Here we're doing 5:45 p.m. And if we're happy with the start time, we can then create the schedule. After creating the schedule, we can then move on to the online booking settings. Over here, we're going to first observe our widget by copying the URL and pasting it into our browser. We're then going to scroll down to the widget installation code. And this is how it would look like on a website. We can move on to adding a form. If you don't have any forms, you can use the template button and access the form templates over here. And we're going to select consultation for skin. And over here, we're gonna select that and move on to the form details. Over here, we're gonna select that we need it for online booking and save our selection. And move on to the build and preview tab. We can then edit the form using the edit button. We're gonna change the form name here to match the service. So laser skin, and then publish the form to save our selection. And save the changes. And now we're going to move on to the services tab, which will then apply this form to that service, and it will automatically ask the client to complete it, or it will be added to the emails. And after setting up the form, we can move on to the calendar. We're going to book an appointment by clicking and dragging, which will then set the start time for us automatically. We can then enter the client name to load up the clients and select the service. And once we're happy, we can then press save to book the appointment. Next, we're going to click on it to manage it. And we're going to go inside of our POS by clicking the credit card button. And if we're happy, we're going to click on pay. So that brings us to the next pillar, the efficiency tools for customer operations. This pillar incorporates intelligent tools that automate or accelerate day-to-day tasks for businesses. These tools significantly reduce time spent on admin work and enable a more seamless client interaction experience. We can move on to the dashboard and reporting features. This is the last pillar, which includes smart insights and workflow optimization. We use AI-powered data analytics, focusing on turning raw data into actionable insights. The features include smart business health dashboards, predictive analytics like expected no-shows and high-demand services, and workflow suggestion based on usage patterns. By revealing hidden trends and optimizing workflow sequences, this pillar helps businesses make smarter decisions and save time. Yocale, business made simple.